Hello everyone and welcome to Kennedy Weekly. I'm Helena. Kennedy Pride t-shirts are on sale in the office, only $5. Attention all 8th graders. Applications for the Northeast Vocational School are available in guidance. Completed applications should be returned to guidance by Friday, February 6th. We will be collecting box tops from now until March 1st. The homeroom that brings in the most will win a pizza party. How about we interview a teacher?
I've been at the Kennedy for 30 years, and it has changed dramatically. When I first started, it was a junior high, grades 7, 8, and 9. We became a middle school, I believe it was 1988, could have been 89. When you get old, you forget these things. And a much better age group. Grades 6, 7, 8 is a much better age group. How has it changed? Just because of that one. We didn't have teams before. It was just a whole different setup. I like this way better. I love middle school kids. Not everyone does, but you're very lucky that some people do, and all the people at the Kennedy do. The second part of the question was, help me? How has it changed? Well, I think I just said that one, how it's changed. It's just the building has stayed the same. I must say, we got screens in our window not too long ago, so the bee infestations are no longer problematic. That's a plus for us. Whiteboards are new. We didn't have whiteboards. Lots of different things. I've been here for a long time. I've seen a lot of changes. The question being, did I always want to be a teacher? In my generation, the smart women didn't have that many choices, honestly. We were teachers or nurses, secretaries. So I believe that 1/3 of the top smartest women became teachers. So being such a smart woman, I wanted to be a teacher. There weren't a whole lot of opportunities, honestly, way back when. And I also like an audience, so being a teacher is good. I like being a boss, so being a teacher is good. So yeah, I've always wanted to be a teacher. I've always loved it. I left teaching for a couple of years, and I worked in London, Paris, Madrid, and as a travel person. I was a tour guide, and I worked in the offices, and I got to use my French and my Spanish in a practical way. I got to exercise muscles I never had, and then I got to come back and be a teacher again. I got to do lots of fun things. It gave me stories to tell in class, and I'm glad to be back in class. So thanks for that question. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is anything anyone else will cook for me, as long as there's not a lot of spice in it. My favorite role model, that's a hard one. I've had a lot of role models in my life. My parents were pretty darn good. They worked really, really hard. They were a firefighter, and a mom worked at Sears, and they put 5 kids through college doing that one. So they did a pretty darn good job in my estimation. 3 wishes. I have a lot of wishes. My first wish might be personal, that I will continue to have the wonderful good health that I have. That's an important thing. A second wish, I have a lot of wishes for the Kennedy. I would wish that all the rest of the classes will be as wonderful. The last 3 classes have been in particular remarkably good. May that continue. That's a wish that will continue. I have a personal wish that someday in my life we will get to leave the auditorium from the back row and not the front row. And another wish would be, the other day we had training for the lockdown training. My wish would be that we never, ever, ever have to have lockdown training or the need for lockdown training ever again. It was depressing and it was scary and disturbing for the adults, so I can't imagine for the kids. So my wish would be, I guess it's a world wish, that we never have to worry about that one, never have to exercise that one, never. It'll be a wonderful joy for all around just to have a nice happy day in school and not look over our shoulder and worry about that stuff. So that's my wish for world peace, like all the Miss America candidates asked for.
Tired of hats flying off your head? Wind? Hat hair? Well, no more with InvisiHat! Protects you from the sun while keeping you warm and fashionable. For boys, girls, and even babies! It can even be a present. Look how happy he is! Being out with your friends, or just lounging around. Only $75.99. 1-800-IHAT now. Or else.
Breaking news, Kenyans are running rampant in the 8th grade hallways. Let's go to Michael, who's risking his life to bring us news from the scene. Help me! Well, that's all we have for now. For more information, click News on Headline. Thanks for watching.
Okay, it's recording.
Okay, go. Pull.
Nothing to see here.
What did I say?
For real. Okay, go. No, go down and around.
Man.
And then put it on your head.
Put it on your head.
No.